Hello. Hi, chat. Hello. Hi, Prelude. Hi, Dragon. Do, 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 do. Woot a button. Yay! Currently on a 35 stream streak. Let's go. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to Minecraft. Yes, and hopefully with the new streak extender, whatnot, you won't lose it again on X by Twitch being stupid. Yep. Those things are going to be a problem. A little further away than I thought it was. Oh, those blend really well. Alright, that was the one I didn't hit then. Oh, there we go. There's more than 3. Well, more than 2, rather. Probably need to work on lining up the rest of that. Clearly. But, I'm not gonna work on this corner right now, I think. Don't want to kill the pillagers. But we can work on this bit. Yes, we're just gonna pretend that's not there. Oop. We'll work on this middle bit over here. It's fine, you kind of figured. Uh-huh. Why not? That corner looks totally safe. Nothing bad could happen there. Uh-huh. Oop. I need that. Right. Totally safe. I mean, I could do it. Not safe for the pillagers, though. We'll see. The problem is I can't just, you know, invisibility potion it up, because, I can't do invisibility. Don't remember what the wording is, but I can't, so... The funny thing is that some of that I've already done. So at least up here, I'll probably be able to do a little bit of it. Wow. Very noisy, those things. So I do have my hostile mobs turned down a bit right now. Sorry, not sorry. No, you're good. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of noises. all the noises. I'm actually surprised they're not shooting me here. Even though they're trying, they're not able to for some reason. I mean, I'll take it, to be fair. I was able to get a little closer than I thought I would be able to. Doo -doo -doo. Yep, today we're doing a little bit of working on the hill because Dragon built the tent. And it was a lot bigger than the hill we built last time. I thought that was a creeper for a second. So I started working on it the other day. And then by the other day, I think it was yesterday. And I was debating what to do today, and I ended up here. Only a little lot. Yep, Only a little lot. Oops-a-daisy. What? Nice thing is they're also not very good shots. Okay, now, am I redoing that corner, or the corner with the tree, or are we redoing the tree to make it fit in the corner? Don't worry, you'll save me. From the creeper? Well, yes, from the creeper. I think you forgot something. It'll be a tower when you're done. Right, do I need to bring the hill up to it, or is it getting taken back down to the hill? Ouch! I'm gonna guess the answer is probably yes. Can we tailor it around the tower? Okay. Got it. So I should wait for... I can... Get a shower down to the ground as you're moving the wall around a bit too. Okay. No worries. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm taking this to. If that makes sense. Because if it needs to go out a bit more, then I will do that. Playing a basic tower, so you know. Cool. Thank you. I'm mixing the dirt and grass I'm building with because that way I don't use all of what I have of either material. But also it can just make grass. But does mean I do that there. That should be good. I'm gonna light up around these guys because we don't want a creeper spawning right up. Well, look at that! Dragon! You have more friends! I saw a pile of boats. Where did I see a pile of boats? Well, actually, I could just try to... No, there's not enough boats there for them. Ah, it's up here. That might be a little difficult. Come on. Hello, we're going for a party. Come on. Well, I mean, if you do that, that'll happen. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Nope, come on. And the boats. There you go. Can't promise they'll live too long if they get hit with thorns or anything else, but they're in the boats. I would have had to take my armor off to try to actually not hit them with the thorns, so. Meh. I got mostly not hit with thorns instead. There's still technically one down here. Moss is the dimension of the tower. Okay, okay. Got it. I think they go a little longer then. But we'll curve it. A little bit. No, I didn't want that one. There we go. Now I can reach with this. Oh, I need... I need to go grab more of those, apparently. Dark nose on streak. Okay. Put that in there. So Messina, as we see what she said. Do do do. Okay. So I need to then take this. It must bounce off of the grass stuff. Ow! Hi, Tink. Or is it Tink on Prelude on Tink's account? Hi. Don't know these days. Either way. Yeah, arrows bounce back in the tall grass. Interesting. Okay, so will this work for this? I think so. Might even be... Yeah, we can do a little bit of that and that and that. Perfect. I found one of the best ways, for me at least, to do this kind of terraforming, and you can see I was already doing it, is I get 2 lines essentially figured out, and then I go between those 2 lines. You can do what I did at the start, which is like go back and forth all the way down. But when you want something to reach a specific spot, or you want something to look a specific way, and interact with a specific bit, then you need to do a little bit more of pre-outlining. You are on the big screen. Nice! Okay, let me grab my M&M. I don't know. Oh, sweetheart, what you crying about? You over there whining? You whining up a storm there, baby girl? Yeah. I don't know the chat heard you. Well, I did. What, people going outside without you? Yeah. Figures as much. Poppers is sad. About something. That should work. Thing like this, maybe? The only thing is, I need to make sure that's not, like, too tight of a spot. You don't want the lines to be visibly noticeable when you're done, though. Sure, like sure. Liz, baby. Yeah? That's so sweetheart. Hold on. Let me get a hold of somebody. Now, I've requested assistance, dear Lucius. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know. I know, baby. Poor baby girl. Wait, am I literally out of dirt? I'm out of dirt, dragon. How am I out of dirt? A good thing is I have a little bit more grass. Yeah, I know. I started with like 1,500. I'm somehow out of dirt. I know you said you want to leave the inner bit alone, but I'm gonna grab a little bit of this probably because this is a bit I did already for this section. It's getting moved. Leaving the inner bit like you wanted though. Hmm. Though I should check. No, I've only got 156 in my stone backpack. I can toss it in here. Just one in the backpack. In the front tent. Okay. I will grab that if I need it. $8K in your storage room. Okay. I might go steal some of that. By steal, I mean not steal because you're telling me that I can. Okay. Hi, baby. Yes, I'm aware. Goodness. Okay. Can I fiddle with the corner of the start platform, or do you need it to stay there? I'm gonna go drink. Oop. Drink some dirt. Go for it. Okay. It's the wrong one, but that's okay. So you figured out the tire. Okay. Just double checking. I don't want to mess up what you're trying to do. That one. Ah, there we go. That should be good. Wild Shield On is in chat if anyone wants to catch it. Whee! There we go. And here. Just like that. Oh, nobody caught the shield in. Just like that, I know where the edge is going to be. Ish. There's still some bits and bobs to configure. Okay. Yep, a little bit of reworking. Just a little. Too many of those in a row. do this. No, I don't know why the sky rats bother. They're just gonna get smote out of the sky. What did I say? The only real problem with that thunder totem, like I realized yesterday, is I can accidentally make charge creepers. You know, if you sleep in the bed, you won't get rats. Well, yeah. I'm in the middle of a project, though, Prelude. You know, it's funny. I used to sleep a lot more often on servers. And then I went and decided not to do that anymore. Now, where the zombies are, I can't tell you. I mean, they're underneath somewhere, but... where exactly, I think there's a cave I covered up. It's probably not well lit, now that I think about it. Just gonna make sure that there's not too many repetition things. Nope. Now that you're on, I could find that cave without them despawning. Ah, yeah, that, you know, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of hard to find the cave they're in if they despawn the minute you go into spectator. There we go. I think that's looking okay. Didn't get the greatest momentum boost. Oh, it's surprisingly not orange over here. Hmm. Well, okay, so you're continuing the wall that way. Does that mean I need to just turn the hill basically into the wall? I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sure I understood exactly what I said. Please? Okay. On it! Sounds like there's more underground friends. Unless they're just spawning on the other side of the wall. That one's not on the other side of the wall. Oh, it's drawn out. Just do this for a second. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna skip this track. Still haven't edited that playlist. Okay, and then this. Thank you, sir. Mm, mm, mm. Give it a little bit more room in this bit then, I think. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Can't be perfect, otherwise it'll look weird. So I think scars, both maybe? Mm. Mm-hmm. I think it was Scar that said it, but it was an explanation for something that I already knew visually. But he was, I think, explaining it to Impulse in season. I want to say it was season 9, because they were doing the terraforming around the Dwarfen Keep, and there was, because around the entrance, the hill bit was built up by Impulse, I think. And what Scar said is you just don't want any right angles. Is like one of his like tips for it was no right angles. For me, that also is like no completely straight line. So you can have repetition in the sense of like you can have the end be the same block, the edge be the same block a few times in a row. But if you do it too much, it'll start to look artificial, like, and stuff. But you also can't ever do it. If you try never to do it, you would never have any terrain, because that's, yeah, almost impossible to do. But it's just like, no. Yeah, there we go. See, like these 4 of these in a row like this? Actually, honestly, that needs to go there. We do that. Ah, so that's breaking up that. Maybe put that back. Wild Skidoo is in chat if anyone wants to catch it. That should help. Yeah, that helps a lot. Do. Okay, I think that works. There's also just a point at which it's going to work. You need to just let it be. Especially on all this tall grass. Stole my flowers. I'm guessing you found them then. Looks like. So that's cool. Okay. Now, it is still looking a little more square than I want it to. Know how to fix that? Add a little bit of a not straight bit here. Well, it is kind of adding a straight, but the sense of making sure that it's not all specified to the outline of that tower, right? Nope, there's a Lucy underneath my feet. Hi, Bobby. Yep, that's definitely working. Okay, here we'll do 3. Look for dinner? Okay. Joy foods! Okay, I see one spot to fix that. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, I know, I know. You're a good baby. You're my good girl. No? You just want a lot of attention. This bridge dock is gonna peeve you off. Why? Oh. Yeah, these nuisances. It's place the block and then go back. Yeah, I know. When I was building the bridge, I built up my base. I had that problem, and I originally didn't know how to even begin to edit the bridges. It was annoying. I had to look it up. I was like, why is this doing this? I was like, I figured originally, I was saying this more for chat's context. I originally figured that when I placed the stairs next to the bridge bits, they'd auto-connect. No, they don't auto-connect. So I sit there, and every time I moved something, like Dragon said, every time you move something, it shifts it a little bit. And it decides to restate everything back to default. Do everything but auto-connect. Exactly, it's so weird. I don't know why that's what happens, but it's what happens. So it's almost all done except for the corner over here, where there are pillagers. There we go. Oh, I missed a bit. Here. There's pillagers up there too. Hello. Just doing a little bit of bone mealing just so it looks a little nicer. A little bit of the pink. Just a little bit. Okay. One second. Did the docks look like docks? Let me come look. Gonna land on. Oh, no, there's a guy there. You have guys everywhere. Okay. Yeah, they look like docks to me. Mm? Though if you're gonna have one for a bigger boat, you're gonna need a bigger dock. But cross that bridge when they get to it. Once the boats are moored. Yes. I need to go get I really wish I knew how to use Lightmatica. I need to get the schematics for the one boat I wanted to build. Um, hmm. Well, the hill's built. Now I don't know what to do. I need an art design. Mm-hmm. Art design. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. Nope. The thing is, I have found there was a wood. It was I just look up flanks. Hold on. It was not anchor tree because we have anchor tree. Wasn't pine. Wasn't willow or palm. Which wood was it? Found it and then I lost it. I don't remember what it was called. Was it Biomes of Plenty? Oh, what's cypress look like, I wonder? Oh, we haven't found an origin sapling yet, I don't think. I do still. Oh, there's this purple I want to find that I don't think we found yet. Which is Biomes of Plenty, and then there was a green one. But you know, I want to find the purple. So I wonder what this spot's in. That's the one I was thinking of. But there was a green. How did I find it when we were looking? You would think if I just typed planks, it would show up. Not Stalinate. Not anchor tree. I don't think it was anchor tree. Where's that one? You have that one. How's that one? So yeah, I want to find this tree. But I don't know where to look. It's just one of the biomes we haven't found yet. No, I'm underneath something. Hold on. Just go over to here. Oh, still underneath something. What's the name of the tree? It's called... Hold on. Let me look at it. MP real. Real. Yes, that would be correct. There is a wild Grafafo? Grafafi? Grafafi? Hmm. How did I find... You know why? I best bet it was a mushroom. If I looked up a log. Hmm. Nope. Because it wasn't a better end. It was biomes of plenty. Well, it might not have been a biomes of plenty then. Hmm. They sorted by vanilla and then non-vanilla. Yeah, they are. You can make grass roofs, right? Okay. The end wilds biome. Okay, so we might have to spawn it in, is what you're telling me? Because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna spawn in the end, given that we've put in better ends. May need to, yeah. Okay. I could always go into the end and do a locate just to see if one exists. Because if I find one via locate, like that means they actually are there. I'm looking for the other thing I wanted to locate. Because if I can find it in here somewhere, then I can know what it's called. There's lots of pages of things, though. The real question is, did I dream it? Because it's 100% a possibility that was a dream. Ooh, we can make green pumpkins. Anywho. Wait, how do I? That's chipped. Okay, so I use the table. Ooh, some of the watermelons look really interesting. Because there's that bit, and there's the Hellspark, the Umbran, the Magic, Dead, Willow, Palm, Jacaranda, Mahogany, Redwood, Maple, Pine, Fir. There's all the applied energistic stuff. A bazillion and one lanterns. I'm actually surprised there aren't more potion things I can make. Because the only non-vanilla one I think I can make, besides the fact that I can extend them, the only non-vanilla one I can make, I must have imagined it, is Endvale. Okay, what was it called? End Wilds. It's Biomes Aplenty. Is it gonna be under Biomes Aplenty? Okay. World Garden, Bog, Desert. Oh, there's quite a few Biomes Aplenty. Do not find and within reasonable distance. Over here. Yeah, that's gonna be one, and I'm gonna wonder what's in. And Reef as well, because we're not gonna be able to find those. Might be worth. I'll have to like look. Biomes Aplenty stuff. Whoop. I swear there was a green wood. Or wood. What did I look up? Wood? Is that what I did? Like, I know I went through all of them just now, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong color. Yeah, it might be worth. I'll have to look into those and make sure that the plants and stuff we would normally get from that we can just have. Okay. Wonder if there's any other Biomes Aplenty stuff that we actually I can look. What are glowing grottos? Most of these I think we have found. Ominous Woods sounds like fun. There's Abyss. Huh. Well, I don't think we found one of those. That's fun. You know what? For funsies. Where's this at? Hello. Okay, I've gone in a straight line in that direction. What if we just go west instead of going north? Do I have everything set up properly for exploring? Should be fine. I've got a little... Wait, I got a charged creeper head from doing the... From getting that charged creeper. I don't... That's cool. Wait, hold on. Does it make a different noise when you put it on a notebook? Wait, are you telling me you could literally... Hold on, side quest! Hold on! No, not a computer, I need a repeater. Boop. Are you telling me you could do this? Does that work? Okay, we need a bit of a... With a little bit of work, yes, you could totally do that. That's amazing. I have ideas. Because what, I wouldn't actually blow anything up. I 100% would pretend to blow something up. Do we find anything fun? Other than forests. It'd be cool if we found more archaeology, as I believe. Still am looking for some of those pieces. The very sandy beach desert. Ooh. Another snow blossom forest. Nice. Ooh, is that a new type of bird? I think I have those. Don't remember how many of them I have though. I'll get another one. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, the snow blossom forest is really interesting. It kind of makes me think of the pale oak forest that I haven't actually been to, but like they have very similar vibes. Very similar vibes. Doo, doo, doo. And now we're back into the frozen river forest. Thinking, let the server think about loading some chunks here. We're not that far out. So surely some of these chunks have been loaded before. There's something over here. Okay. It's just the side of that hill there. Looks particularly orange. Saw a cave. Anything interesting? Stone creepers. Yeah, those look cool. Anyway. This is definitely the colder biomes. Snow for clearing. Snowy for clearing. Still. Snowy taiga. Arr, dog friends. Wild clay doll is in chat if anyone wants to catch it. Trying to see if we can find a dungeon. Normally, I fly for like 2 seconds and I run into one of those stupid towers, but no, never mind. Look at that, I summoned it. Let's go. Okay. And then I also need Bap. Hi, Nox. Oh, the clay doll escaped. Nobody caught it. I should get everything else. Well, I should fill up on that first, actually. I wonder which kind of tower this one's gonna be. Oh, the server not like me today. I should check the bottom first. Back, sorry. Computer's having a seizure, please help. Oh no! You guys are good. No worries. Okay, I was gonna say, is there anything down here? Well, I mean, that's not exactly what I meant when I said is anything down here. No, there's nothing down here from this structure. There's a different structure, which is, you know, normal for these things, honestly. Asks. Does first aid to Nox's PC? Mm-hmm. Sounds like it. Ooh. Favorite. Free potions, free water bottles. Ooh, and okay, we're gonna close that. And apples, which I need. Kind of. Take the item frame. It's not a... okay. Maybe I was missing something. Ah! Hello! Ah, it's Dragon's besties. Stand in that. Doing good, doing good. Waiting for the poison on the ground to go away. Ooh, gold! Not that I need it. Fun to have nonetheless. Diamonds! Just gonna steal a bunch of stuff from this place, because... why not? Okay. Y'all are in there, you all will wait. You never know when you need dark prismarine, and it's a pain in the butt to make. And yeah, I could have sponged, but I didn't want to. Could have, didn't. Oh well. Hi. I put one in the wall. Guys, being home was the holidays. You missed your beds and your cats. They're better than cats, yes. That makes sense. Hold on, excuse me. I'm just gonna... Boop. No more spawning for you. Okay, nothing out here. That would be a good idea. Some of that dirt I've been using today. Okay. That, take that. There should be at least one more spawner upstairs, I think. I don't think there'll be any in here. Okay, there's only one of those in here. Any in here? Ooh. Water bottle. Do. Aha. There you are. Okay. I think I've got no. Okay. I got this one already, yeah, okay. Bling! Right, there's this in-between space. Okay. Yep. Oh, this one's the skeletons, okay. Interesting they put skeletons up here. I would have guessed it would have been more of the zombies. This one looks a little different than most of the other ones I've gone into. I mean, they all basically are the same, with a few minor differences. Yeah, well, minor except for the fact that a lot of them, certain ones have the difficult mobs, and then some of them don't have the difficult mobs. Eh. Hydrate, okay. Un momento, por favor. Let me tea. I made myself a little bit of tea before stream. Your stand-up doesn't work? Yeah, because I decided to ignore it. I mean, I will do it when I'm not in the dungeon. I saw it. It doesn't make a noise. I only had the 5 noises or the 3. I don't remember how many I was allowed to have, but I was only allowed to have so many noises. So yeah, that's why I didn't make a noise. I don't know if Sound Alerts has changed that since I set it up ages a bazillion ago. Oh, you decided to come down and say hi, did you? Oh, right, the ladder's here. Oh, with the spawner right in front of me, too. Appreciate making my life easier. Oh, there's not a book in this one. Disappointed. Could have said something. I was gonna. Concentrated on not dying at first. Da, 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 da. Oh, there was a ladder on this side that I completely missed. And that's why I flipped the trapdoors. There's extra potions in here. Alright, is there anything else? Or is that the roof? It's the roof. Sweet. Okay. So which side did I put the bed on? That one. Yes, I can stand up now. How was Mousy? How was curling? What's that? Oh, it's one of those stray fortresses. Is this the one we, found? This is a different one. There's also something over here. Oh. Archaeology by the looks of things. No, maybe I should actually stand up. Hold on. Let me actually stand up, and then I can continue to do this. That looks like an end fortress to me. Have I been here already? Where am I? No, I haven't. Supposedly. That looks like a really big stray fortress. Right there. Okay. Start by doing this. What do I need for that? Okay. Oh, there's a wild smoochum in chat, if anyone wants to catch it. Oh, I heard you already went outside there, Lucy Joy. Oh, I don't have obsidian in that backpack anymore. Do I have it in this one? I do. And then it would be red for a dungeon. Lucy, Mom is home. Go fuss at her. There's holes in this floor. Oh. It was stray. Stress 2. There. That way nobody falls through. I want to investigate what this is. There's some towers. Take that off. Alright, there the server catches up. Oh dear. Server no like today. There's another tower. I think there's one over there. I can't see it. Alright, well. Uh-huh. Through 3 points you scored? Nice. Let's go. Already? Well, it's partly because the Berg backpack's not doing its job. There you go. This is cool. Seems like some sort of mining thing. Oh, just coal in here. Oh, there's nothing on that one. There is, however. Well, I don't know what that is exactly, but it's something. And so is this. I think there's archaeology here, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's the archaeology I can use my brush on. Certainly can't if the creeper blows it up. I know there's some sus gravel here. For a second I forgot those things won't blow up unless I trigger them, so let's not do that. Oh, do I still have the magnet in the archaeology bag? I probably have it turned off. Let's turn that on. Yeah, I need some friendly creatures to put in my base just for fun. But one thing idea at a time, you know? Ooh, that looks like a pottery sherd. And a name tag. Useful. Let me start melting some of this. For a second there, I thought you teleported to me and I was very confused. Nope. Just moving some pillagers around. You know, moving mobs, I feel like, though, to be fair, I'm saying this knowing that they have kind of started to make this easier, but like, moving them without having to, like, I don't know. Because, like, with Happy Ghasts and the ability to lead boats to boats, a lot of things will be a lot easier with villagers and stuff, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be some way eventually to put some more things in the pockets rather than have to, like, physically carry them around. Though, To be fair, at the same time, we don't want it to be too easy to move villagers. I get it. He doesn't want to stay on hunt the honey. Hmm. Interesting. Another pottery sherd. You know, that's a question for... I just thought of a question for some of my archaeologist friends. Do they do archaeology in the snow? I feel like they don't. Because I feel like the ground would be too hard. Because if it's cold enough for snow to stick, you know, it's cold to the ground frozen. Do do do. To be fair, this is not the type of archaeology I actually need stuff from anymore. I think I've gotten all the shirts from the abandoned villages. I think it's the bone ones that I need. No, you never know. And I'll take extra shirts because we don't currently have a way to get more of them easily. Flower pots. Where's my archaeology? There you are, and grab. Boop. Oh, I turned it on. It doesn't seem to be grabbing things. Probably because that magnet's just too big. Mini blocks. There we go. That'll help. I'll put both the heads in there for now. And wool. And put some of these banners away. Oh, I missed a few. The mini heads. That's okay. And the other main one I'm gonna find stuff in that I can just toss in this is that. That's a little better. Okay. wait. Oh, wait. We're gonna do one of those together. Hmm. Ooh, Undead Crypt map. We. Ooh, maybe we follow the map. But they haven't still got a friendo. That's cool. That sounds like a fun map. Where'd it go? Oh, let me guess. That one got picked up in the archaeology. Of course it did. Okay, so it's northwest from here. We go to Pretty Swamp Village. Oh, I put this in here so I wouldn't accidentally turn that into a waste stone. Okay, I've gone now in the other direction. Okay. Probably should have left something there, but that's okay. Hmm. No, it's 31,000. Okay. Work is only a little bit away. I probably should start renaming these villages something. I think it was that one. Well, alright, we're just gonna... fly now, I think. Right? Wait, no, I need to go this way. Server does not want me going in this direction, does it? Oh well, the server's just gonna have to get over it. Oh, a wild roaring moon? I don't think I got one of those. What's it look like? Oh, that looks really cool! Is that a dragon type? It looks like a dragon type. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's a dark dragon type. Kind of figured it was dragon type because it looks like a dragon. Sometimes that's not the case, but a lot of the times it feels like it is. . Huh. This looks like this crypt is in a direction that I haven't been yet. Which is cool.
How long have you had these droids?
About 3 or 4
Cat! Hi!
Let me see your identification.
Talk about a jump scare.
Need to see his identification.
Thank you for the raid, Cat. Hopefully the rest of Slime Rancher went well.
The droids we're looking for.
He can go about his business.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Jump scare? Never. I mean,
Hold on.
it's... yeah. I got a window. Hold on, I gotta close a window. I don't need to be in my own stream. How is things and stuff and things? Oh, I wonder if that's a Stray Forest map to the Stray Fortress. I can word. That I was just at. Probably isn't. It's probably to 120,000 blocks in the other direction. How is everybody? Hi Thel. Hi Touch of Improv. Hello, hello. Thank you, Mousy. Found the slimes you were looking for, didn't die, and have some new slime combos. Nice. Yeah, I was passively watching, so I wasn't really paying attention to what the goal was, but... Let's see. This way. Yeah, I'm out here on the Sanctuary SMP trying to just explore. I found a map to something that sounds cool. So I'm trying to follow it. Whether I will successfully follow it by myself, who knows. Ow. Gotta wait. Good night, all 3 bean burrito dreams. Oh no. Or oh yay? It's Slime Rancher. There are no goals, just finding cute slimes and being goofy. I meant your goal in what you were trying to figure out to do. It definitely seems like a very chill game. I'm just gonna turn these off now that they're not helping. I was hoping I had a waypoint close to where this is, but it's in like the one direction that I haven't gone yet. Or one of the directions. That doesn't work when I want to see where I'm going. Gonna be a minute. Though we started moving down on the map, so I'm stopped going south. Yeah, we were playing with a lot of mods on this server. I'm also wearing the wrong skin. Ooh! Another one of these. Okay, let me get in the tree. Ooh, is this isn't the one we went to, is it? Or is it? Hold on, let me just make sure. No, that's just, cool! Exploring goes good, it goes good. I just found one of these. We're gonna put together a share stone so that we can come back to this. Because while I considered the Stray Fortress by myself, not one of these. We had, what was it, 4 or 3 people, and I still died, we all died a few times, so. No, I'm not doing this by myself. Not today, anyway. I could certainly be coaxed, possibly, but... Let's see, and then I need the red dye. Ba, ba, ba. You know what? Ooh! I don't need loot from that. Okay. I'll just put it in this tree, honestly. Was it like Spooky Tower Bazillionth? Probably. The naming conventions. I think it was a Wither Tower / Spider. Yeah, don't blame me there. When you're dealing with the modded, things can be worse than normal. This one, at least the one we went into, I think there's probably different versions. The one we went into was Wither skeletons, and skeletons on the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure it was poisonous spiders. So, you know, all of the crazy things. And I will just, you know, bring friends with me instead. I should put some torches around this just so we can see. Just do that. But yeah, you can see from the naming things, it's just like... my naming is terrible, but it's okay. Stronghold, sorta. So descriptive. But we did start putting completed at the front of the dungeons at least, so that we know which ones, excuse me, we've been to. But as long as you know what it means, it's all good. And it's not that hard to teleport to them and be like, all right, what is this? Oh, that's not, no, we're not saying hi to them. Flew out all this way. I do not need to be killed by a Johnny right before I get where I need to go. So we just got bigger on the map. But I was at the beginning of stream working on a hill, helping Dragon with an area of his base. But once I finished it, mostly, I figured we'd start exploring. Because there's a couple things that we haven't found yet. One of which I basically have confirmed. We probably have to magic in because we have Better End, and I think Better End has replaced the Biomes of Plenty End stuff. Because, you know, of course it has. Ooh, glowberries. Is pacifying, not pacifying villagers? Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, oops, but also it's okay because Better End looks so pretty, and I'll just magic summon. It's fine. In 1 second. There we go. Some tea will fix that. Yeah. Because Better End completely redoes the end. So it makes sense that they would be competing with each other. Or it's another peanut situation where you find it once and you can't unsee it and keep finding it. No, Dragon looked it up and there was a specific biome it spawns in, and I already tried to locate biome a couple different places. It's very cool looking too, and ridiculously scary. Yeah. Honestly, not nearly as dangerous as another. I do think if we'd added, and I think that music might be a little loud, hold on. I feel like I'm having to shout. Okay. I feel like if we'd added a few more, like, mob-related things, it might be scary, but we haven't actually added too many things that directly affect mobs. Like, there's a couple. But most of them are, like, either just mobs that are in places that they normally wouldn't be, like the wither skeletons. Or, are slightly modified via, like, probably data pack driven stuff. I mean, not data pack driven, but, like, nothing too crazy. Yeah. It's the purple wood that I was, like, really excited to play with. And I just figured it was one of those biomes that we hadn't found on the overworld, and then Dragon looked it up, and I was like, oh. Oh, yeah. Right, because charge creepers on our Ravagers and terrifying. To be fair, we haven't gotten the Skyboat yet. But those are also vanilla mobs. The combination is terrifying. I really want to do one of those. Oh. To be fair, we have to keep inventory on and stuff, so it's not. If it was the losing stuff, easily I might be a little bit more terrified of things. In fairness, together nightmare fuel. True. I'm definitely excited to die a bazillion times to them. Okay. Apparently, I'm standing right on top of it. Color me confused. I mean, that could have something interesting in it. Let's see. Is this the entrance? Or is this one of those... Oh, there's another mine thing. Still haven't figured out these are... Ooh, candles. I just meant, like, as far as, like, some of the crazier modded bosses I've seen and stuff, we don't have those. It's your ability to turn people colors, not mine. That's true. Hold on. I could just turn myself a color. There we go. Do I know it does? Nope. I figured, but where is? Before I accidentally. Oh, that's not the one. Is it this one? Eh. Hold on, I had to look up the. G. There we go. Okay. Wait. What's this? Ah. Yeah, I'm playing as the Witch of Ink Origin. Which means a lot of things. What is Undead Crypt map? Okay, well, let's just say for a second maybe this is the Undead Crypt. Means I don't eat food. This is a interesting area. Where am I supposed to go? Alright, explain. Huh. Ah! Okay. I see what happened here. Where is that waystone? We go explain. What was I talking about? Oh, great. Paintings. I need paintings as my food source. Crypt. I'm just gonna put a waystone here for now. I can always put a share stone later. Which is honestly the main part that I figured out. I also have less hearts, but more armor. So I have some natural armor. More flammable, which is always fun, especially when people have a flame on their bows and or have a flame charm on. Which, yes, that's a thing. I'm trying to remember what, like, the main other thing is that I haven't figured out how to use the colors yet. That was one of the things that at some point I was going to figure out. Yeah, there's like, it's all of this stuff I haven't figured out yet. Oh, and I can't be invisible. And I can also, witches ignore me. And I can also shoot things at paintings and get mobs out of them. It's fun. Hi! It's a lot of fun. Here, I'm gonna turn night vision on so everybody can see. Yeah, no, I'd say this is a crypt. This definitely looks undead. Ooh, emeralds. Not that I need them, but you know what? I'll take them. Looks quite cryptic. Exactly. I would say I found it. Well, I used the map and I found it. Okay. I'm letting the gonna let the ads run real quick. Yeah, we're playing we all have different origins and it's quite fun. It's like after playing I wouldn't say strict vanilla because that would be wrong, but after playing very vanilla for a while, it's been nice to play modded. The builder and me is very happy. Oh, there's a wild shelter in chat if anyone wants to catch it. Oh, Twitch, you said ads were running. Are they running or not running? Make your mind up, please. I love when it gives me a countdown and then it just sits there and says starting soon and I don't know. Alright. Yes, no, maybe? Alright, well, starting soon for about as long as it told me to that it was going to start. So, I'm just gonna keep looting. Ooh, name tags. It's not like I don't have tons of emeralds and name tags. String. No, we found the resource for string. yeah, this place is cool and spooky. Need to remember to light it up. Wonder if it's got spawners. There it goes. Ooh. Skeleton head. Wonder if it's got spawners or just natural mobs. Nice, Mousy and Dragon caught the Pokemon. And I just realized I didn't say it earlier when you gave her the shout out. Mousy, if you aren't following Cat, you should be. Just saying. One of the reasons you run ads manually, if you see they're running soon, seems to start quicker. Yeah, that makes sense. Normally, with when I run it at the beginning, I ignore it on accident. When it runs in the middle. Your panel is part of your OBS. Yeah, I have my stream manager open so I can see it. I could have put the push the button, but all's well that works out. Make sure nothing spawns behind me. Alright, I'm not going downstairs until I've cleared this out a little bit. Woo. So far, nothing too crazy. Very cool. I hear the zombies, though. You know, one of the other dungeons I need to do, and one that, since Dragon can't do it with me, I might just need to set up to do by myself one of these nights, is the Ocean Monuments. The Mousy could join if she wanted to, but Dragon is an origin that is allergic to water. So doing an Ocean Monument wouldn't exactly work out. And they're huge. Gone in and stolen a trident out of at least one of them. I might have stolen two. I don't remember. Also remember to place a couple more of these. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know that we'll necessarily need the Prismarine, so I probably wouldn't create a farm or anything, but they're huge, so I would at least conquer one. At least fight one of them just to see what it looks like on the inside. And who knows, there might be puzzles. Oh, well, that was rude. Is this one of the ones I can... Ah, it's not. Alright. Ooh, that's cool. Not what I wanted, though. Needed one of the non-modded ones. Okay. Skeleton friend, see? Make painting become real. Ooh. Ooh. This place is huge. Good thing is I'm getting mostly the same stuff. Yes, all the stuffs. More skeleton skulls. I'm trying to think if I need the skulls for anything. I think I have a complete set of the bone armor. I'm sure I'll find something to do with them. It's the other... Aha! There is a spawner! I was gonna say, it's the other server that I actually need them for decoration. Use the skulls? True. I feel like... That's what I was thinking. I was probably like, Dragon, I'll probably need them. And I was like, wait, is that Am I thinking of the wrong server? The answer is yes to both. Oop. Did not mean to grab that sword, but that's fine. Making a prison on this server? Oh, true! I also have a bunch of zombie villager heads you can have. If you want to look through them and see if there's any fun ones. Because those spawn like crazy in my biome, so. And in canon, if we're talking lore, the loose lore on the server that isn't existent, but is existent, technically I rescue villagers. Zombie village. Oh, I didn't mean to put you. I'm sorry. But in reality, I do not do that very often now because it's annoying. They spawn all the time. Honestly, I swear it mostly spawns the zombie villagers and not the witches in the magic biome. You remember? Error. Honestly, compared to the tower that I did earlier, though, this is... Oh, hello! Oh, too bad we can't strike them with lightning down here. That would be fun. Only works when the sky is exposed, though. Grab those. This thing is massive. I don't think I have the attention span to do this in one go. I'll be honest. But we can definitely keep going for a little bit. There's a lot. Ooh. Ooh. Hello there, Mr. Mimic. Not so slick when it just turns around when I can see it. I know I probably shouldn't say this with Dragon here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know, it's one of the things I haven't fought in a while on any of my D&D campaigns. It's a mimic. I mean, we did fight that one room full of mimics a bit ago, but that was a bit ago. Man, you dealt with mimics on the server once, hated them, had a gold one chasing you around the ocean. Oh no. Yeah, I think on this mod set, it's only in these like camp things. There will sometimes be a mimic chest. So usually the hint is if there's more than one chest, that one of those probably a mimic. That was funny. Though I will say, I don't know if our DM did it on purpose for my Tuesday group. He might have. I don't know. But we are fighting vampires right now. Well, vampire-esque things. So that's kind of fun. I say vampire-esque because they're hemogoblins or vampire goblins that we've been asked to get rid of while we're... It's like, you know, you're going that direction anyway. Would you please take care of this problem? You're like, we'll think about it. Sure, maybe. So, it was like, I wonder... I was sitting there in session, I was like, I wonder if he did this on purpose? Or that just happened to line up that way? Because with this campaign, who knows? We've literally... been friends. Well, it's technically the vampire we're friends with isn't actually a vampire, but that semantics. Semantics, rather. He acts like one. Sometimes. Alright, I'm already lost. Okay, there's so many different ways up and down that I don't know what to do first. I guess maybe up? I don't know. There's an up, apparently. I was trying to just do this floor, but I thought I was at the top. You never find your way out of here. Yeah, me either. I'm gonna teleport out. That's the nice part about modded, rather. I can English, it's okay. Most of the time, I was gonna teleport out, because, like, I don't need to find my way out. I can just teleport. Go away. Well, I found all the zombies. Or at least some of them. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. I finally got to use one of my big spells, though, which I was really excited about. We just have cheats on and teleport out of things a lot. Makes things much easier for you. Yeah, on this server, we have the waypoints, but we also just are all, at the 4 of us are just teleport sometimes. Creative mode, it happens. As Dragon likes to say, we all know we can play the game the true survival way, so we play it the way that we feel like playing it right now. But on some of the other servers I play on, we're not doing that, and then again, on the other one, I just die to get out of things like this. I just jump. It's like, keep inventories on it. It's fine. That's why I have like 90 deaths on that server. 80 of those are kinetic energy, but 10 of them are... It's really actually more like 50-50, but... Especially when I switched back to playing on it after playing this, I was like, oh crap. I've forgotten how flying works. In vanilla Minecraft, because I'm just face planting everything, because on this server I'm impervious to fall damage. So who needs to be careful about how I land? I've forgotten how. I hear you. Two places in inventory on your realm on the speed with one with gravestones, then one with just better run fast to get your stuff. Yeah. I think Cookie has graves, and then Archeo, SMP, and Sanctuary both have keep inventory on. To be honest, you're shocked you don't kill yourself more often flying through our storage. Okay, well, yes, Dragon. It has killed me quite a few times. But I've gotten better at flying in it. It only really kills me if I'm on low health and then try to do it a second time. To be fair. But it has taken a few lives. Oopsie. Like, when I die to kinetic energy, most of the time I'm building or flying through the storage room. Because I decided that I was just gonna fly through the storage room. I need to design my areas better, given that I like to fly everywhere, but... Oh, speaking of which... That works. Bye. Oh, hello! You'll find a fence post in an otherwise open space, so you're not alone. Well, to be fair, Dragon does have a point. I did not design the storage room to be flown in. It's very small spaces. Lots of fences. Lots of walls. If I designed it to be flown into, it would be a lot easier. Ish. Okay, I am officially lost, so we're gonna not be here anymore. And I'll come back later. And since Dragon wants the skulls... I need to move that village. Ow! I need to move the village point a little closer to the top. See, you still haven't moved the ones by the portal. To be fair, you had to redesign when you realized how much room we needed to redstone the storage room. That's true, I did. I completely had to expand my idea. But it worked out because I ended up putting the fog void thing in the bottom. Tells in your realm, he likes to fly around your storage just to pick on you. It's a pretty open space. I find every corner to hit. Mm-hmm. I feel that, though. You can kill the ones by the portal, please. Yay! I'm assuming you don't mean the ones in the middle of that. Just the ones by the portal. You've got a cow by the portal. Is that intentional? I'm going to leave the one with the flag on it to you. I'm not starting a raid in your base. If a raid's gonna get started, you are going to start it. Does it count when you do /kill in creative? I have milk. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Found you. No, but you're certainly not in creative. Currently not in creative. Ah. I have milk. But I think we're too close to the villagers. That's a lot of arrows. Okay, I am going to, there you go. Yeah, this is the hill I was working on earlier. Certainly a thing. Yep. That is certainly a dragon in a box pacifying some pillagers. Yeah, this is the hill I was working on earlier. Because I built a hill, and then Dragon built a tent in it. It was bigger than the hill, so I built another hill. It looks pretty good for not have been here before. A 1.3 block tall dragon is in a box. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, hold on. I feel like that's a better angle of that. Because you can actually see you getting out from under that trapdoor. That's amazing. There's a dragon. Where do you want the skeleton skulls? Clean up some of this mess. Ooh, I got not is that the bunny slippers? I think those are the bunny slippers. In the backpack. Okay. Backpack, please. Mm-hmm. This one over here, I'm assuming. Oop. There you go. Okay, done. Ooh, I can turn that off now. I don't need that autofilling anymore. Yeet. Okay. You're welcome. Yes. You did drop a rock on the floor, child. Ah, I see what you're doing. Or are you going to free cam? Or are you going to free cam? That's true. I could go into free cam to see that up close. This inventory is a mess. Ooh, I'm gonna put those away right away. I think those are still in my backpack. Those would be 2. As with this. Nice, 74 more cyan candles. Definitely use those. Okay, did I have anything else? Okay, I'm gonna leave you to doing that. Okay, time for you to go figure out food. Alright, enjoy foods. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm gonna go empty my pockets. And toss that in there. Honestly, the easiest thing to do in this situation is gonna be just do this. It's appreciated. No. Kind of need to turn that magnet on first. It would probably help. Alright, we can put the bird where it goes. I think those are... I wanted to see if I could get another duck, because I accidentally killed the one I had. Okay. Where are the bookshelves? I guess I should go in there. I think name tags are in here. Yep. Okay. Turn that back off. Are these the ones? Oh yeah, I'm wearing the bunny slippers. Grants immunity to fall damage. Go put the bird in with the others. Yeah, I did have a blue jay. Okay. Well, now I have another one. Yep, I built this little birdhouse? Apiary? Whatever you would call it. For the birds. And the allays like to get stuck in the trees. Birds and butterflies and allays. They like to get stuck in the trees though. And parrots and stuff. I had them sitting on these, but they keep getting knocked off by the butterfly. So. Hello. It's so pretty. Let's turn night vision back off. See if I can get a duck inside the farm area, because that would be ideal. Ooh, and we can check and see. Yay! Check and see if we've got any more torch flowers and pitcher pods in here to put. Let me turn this back on. Put in the, if anybody needs chicken eggs. Okay, I only found a couple. Did I pick any up? No, just eggs. Okay. Whatever. I might need to make a few more sniffers, but we can plant these over here. This is something I did off camera, but dang it. I went ahead and made, I'm gonna do that a lot, little garden areas for both the torch flowers and the pitcher pods. Take a little bit to fill them up, but I'm gonna start putting more of these around, so I figured putting in those made sense. We'll see if I end up putting more ruined things around the obelisk, where like ruined bits and pieces of it. Depending on how I end up doing that, I may. Okay, 1 second. Depending on how I end up finishing that bit off, I may adjust some things, but. I think the idea is I'm going to continue within this bit. I'm going to continue putting gardens around. We'll put some buildings and a bridge probably here. And then obviously I already have the bridge here, so I am going to start building on off the island. So that's going to be fun. And I need to build more of these, and I've got a few other things. Well, gotta fix all those trees. Okay. Okay, probably good on those. Let's do... switch those out for that now. I think I had enough end lily things. I need to figure out a couple more of the things I need to farm. Did I not have... Didn't. You know what? Me. I feel like I have more of those somewhere, but for the sake of argument. Just had a dangerous idea. Oh no. Oh dear. What's the idea? I'd say I was afraid to ask, but I'm not really, because, you know, figure it out. What is it? As I forget, there is lag. I could just type in text chat. Seaplane landing ship that can land on dock on the hill. In the hill. Yeah? That would work. What time is it? Did eat dinner already? I was like, did I eat already? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Yes? Do you need something? Okay, Mom. So Wild Pansage in chat if anyone wants to catch it. Tower would both be a sea patrol and air tower, but also direct airships and such support. Yep, that makes sense. That certainly makes sense to me. Okay. Let me put this where it goes before I forget. Wait, do I have... I don't know why those two are... Did I don't have the creeper one. Well, well, well. Wasn't that... It went in here. Didn't see the skeleton one either, actually, now that I think say that. That's not a... No, wait, that did have a skeleton in it. It's like, I think I want to keep both for now, but it's cool that I could probably... get a creeper charged banner if I wanted to. Banners are paper. Paper's in here. Is it a skeleton skull or a wither skeleton skull? Might be a wither skeleton skull. Which I also have, so you know. Yeah, it's a wither skeleton skull. Yep, now I have one of those too. Need a creeper one, which means I need another creeper and quite a few others probably. Oh, let me look. Maybe we can craft more of them and I just don't. Well, obviously we can craft the feather charge one. Oh, we can use the... Ooh. Okay. We can have a pupper's banner. Oh, we can have a sniffer on a banner. Shears, paper, and a... Ooh. All done. That's the wrong one. And then it was my archaeology backpack. Ooh, I'm excited. Where's the other one? Oh, nope. Do. I just do this. Oh, and it only uses some of the durability. That's nice. I'll just put those in there for now. Ooh, now I want to know what that looks like on a banner. Hold on. Do I already craft it already? I'll just craft. Then just do white dye on the blue just to see what it looks like. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that is going to mean it's some crazy banner designs. Look at those. Those are cute. Those are really cute. Okay, I might get sidetracked into banners at some point. Because, what do you mean I can have all the shirt patterns as banner patterns? Didn't even think about that one. Oh, I was like, what? It's the song that was playing in the background. Where's the potion? There you are. I'm Let's see, what kind of banner do I want to do with this? I have an idea. I mean, I have a few ideas. I want to see if I can throw something together real quick. Okay. So if I do... Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, okay, okay. Because that means I can do this. And... Okay. Wait, actually, I want a flower charge one for that. Hold on. I have a vision brewing. Just give me pun accidental. The vision brewing that I want to try. As if I'm right, this is gonna look really cool. Yep, okay. And then we do that. Then letting you cook? Okay. Okay. Yes, let me cook. Let me cook. Probably need some sort of border on this. I possibly should have put the border on before I did anything else. I do it in purple instead. Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, something like that. Obviously, would play with it maybe a little bit more. Ooh, I feel like there's some very interesting things I can get up to. Okay. I'm going to end up getting into banners sometime soon. In the sense of I'm going to spend a few hours trying to figure out how to take that to like this level of cool. Just saying. I gotta get that some. Actually, just steal this idea and then like, There's ideas brewing there. I like it. Because I literally, my secondary origin is the potion person. Potions are literally my thing. What are my things? Like, I literally built a room to make potions more efficiently in. Speaking of, I should, a bit of those and a handful of those to spawn real quick before I forget. Whee! Over here. Hi friends! Here's my one. There we go. More potions. Backup potions for people. I need to upgrade this barrel and add stock upgrades. Wow. Yeah. For those who haven't seen this, this is one of our spawn areas with a bunch of resources for everybody to use. places to do the smithing, places to get potions. I eventually intend to fully stock this with all the things that you need, all the dye colors, and probably all of the dye charges, no banner patterns. And then here I've got everything you need to yeah, there's everything you need to enchant, including some friends. That I decided to put villagers in here because I feel like they wandered up here for one. For two, it looks good. So anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for stream. I have a long day tomorrow. We are still streaming tomorrow at a normal time, but I'm getting up much earlier to go do some other stuff first, so. Okay, let's get inside the house so I don't get struck by lightning, by phantoms. And then I will hit this button and let's see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Just pressed my hand on my chin on my hand and it decided to do that. Let's see. Nope. I'm not seeing anybody. Feels like it's a quiet Friday night. Let me just double check and make sure it's not filtering out somebody on accident. Nope. Interesting. Well, unless one of my mods has a suggestion. It looks like we don't have anybody to raid, sadly. But yeah, Dragon and I will be back tomorrow, but this is our last co-stream of October because next weekend he and Mousy have a thing, the weekend after that I have a thing. We'll still be doing solo streams. Well, I mean, I will be at least. But yeah, we've got busy weekends in October. So after tomorrow, the next co-stream will be, I believe, on November 1st, unless we have to switch that one around too. I don't think so. Honestly, feels like it's ages from now, so. Yeah, tomorrow normal time. Next week relatively normal. I say relatively because, life happens. And yeah, this is fun. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out and for all the stuffs and things, for lurking. I muted the music at some point on accident. That's alright. It happens. Thank you, Kat, for the raid. It is appreciated. Yep, definitely need to stop streaming. I can't English even more than I normally can't English. Oh, there's a wild ditto. You know what? We'll try to catch the wild ditto first. Because dittos are important. I almost played Pokemon today. Almost. I debated, but problem is Serge isn't here and he was the one helping me catch everything, so. The fun part is, I think there's like 20 something Pokemon I need to go catch on Dragon's Island. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I've been going through the Pokedex catching all the things on Scarlet and Violet. And I'll get to one and be like, that's interesting. I feel like I would have seen that one. Where do we find it? And then Serge will go, it's a Scarlet. I'm like, oh, that's why I don't have one. Okay. So. Based. Yeah, I've been having fun with it. Caught a few tricky ones. One of them I had tossed like, I swear, 10 Ultra Balls at it. It was ridiculous. But anyway. I got myself started on Pokemon. One. Could be an idea for sure tomorrow. Could be. But we have Minecraft. We could sneak in a Pokemon stream on a weekday, probably. I kind of want to play Minecraft tomorrow. Yeah, I caught Pokemon like all day last Sunday. We have lots to do. That's true, we do. And I'm having a lot of, including House Flipper. Yeah, we have other games that we started in. Well, I mean, House Flipper, Core Island, which we could play off camera anyway. Minecraft, Pokemon, because I want to catch all the things. I feel like there's a couple I've forgotten. Well, there's a couple we haven't started. So, yeah, we got plenty of options. You have so many to do as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good thing, though. There's just a couple multiplayer ones that at least one I can think of that we have like in our back pocket for a day that we're just like, we don't want to play anything we have already set up. We'll play this one. So, anyways, bye, chat. Dragon was the only one who caught the Ditto. Bye.